And now for a look at world markets and interest rates. We are joined on set by Joseph Grinkorn, the CEO of the Morris Group. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we're seeing the markets rally here across the board. How long can we expect this optimism?
Well, I definitely see it happening for the next several days and weeks. I kind of call this the calm after the storm. As you know, there's been a lot of volatility happening over the past several weeks. And I think investors have realized that things have been overblown. And there's really a lot of value in the U.S. markets right now. So I think it's a great time to buy, and I see this going, for the long run.
All right. And we did see that rally movement in large part because of the rise in oil prices. How important is that?
You know what? I think cheap oil is now the norm. I think, once people start to realize that these are the prices, it's definitely going to add money back into the economy. All consumers have more money to spend on, all like various things as well, from living to, to investments. And I think, cheap oil is here to stay right now.
All right. Well, you mentioned the strength in the U.S. market. What do you project in the long term?
I really believe that this is the only market to invest in right now. China is weak, Japan is weak, Europe is weak right now. I think, now with the rally, you see a lot of old money that was sold off coming back into the U.S. market right now. So I see this rally continuing, hopefully for the next year or two.
All right. Well, staying with the U.S. now, what about the Fed? When can we expect that rate hike?
Well, I don't have a crystal ball or anything, but I first predicted, back in 2014 that there would be no new rate hikes till somewhere in mid-2016. Everything is very stable now. Everything is stable right now. There's no inflation, very, very slow to moderate wage growth. So, she's very data dependent, as she keeps saying. And, now the data, worldwide GDP is slow. So she wants to keep everything very, very stable right now. So I don't see anything happening in the near future.
Right. Initially, we saw that rate hike expected for September, which has been delayed. If we see more trouble out of China, could that be delayed even further?
Could be. I'm actually looking from China to come out with a massive QE program right now, to really help jumpstart the economy. But again, she's being very, very patient, as she said in the past. And again, I don't see anything happening to 2016. And even if it does, it'll be moderate, maybe a quarter of a basis point at best. And very, very slowly, from there on in.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Very much appreciate it.
Thank you.